Toronto Blue Jays taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers. This crowd is ready as we get set for the World Series. Game 1 is next. Along with my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shammy. There may be no better atmosphere in all of baseball than Game 1 of the Fall Classic, Singy. Lots of excitement to get this thing started.
Yeah, and the players feel that just as much as the fans. You're down there with goosebumps, and these guys are just trying to stay in the moment. But I'll tell you, for the home team especially, it's so hard not to be emotional and hyped up with all the energy in this building right now.
And on the other side, of course, you're looking to swing home field advantage your way with an all-important opening win on the road. First pitch coming your way next. Just about ready to roll. Now the starting pitcher in this one, Tyler Glasnow. How about a scouting report on him?
Well, that 12-6 curveball explodes out of the hand, and because he's able to throw the high fastball at the top of the strike zone for a strike, hitters commit to that pitch, and before they know it, they're swinging over the top of that curveball.
All right, ready to go here. Here's George Springer. Oh, and they're going to tag the pitcher with a pitch clock violation. That's an automatic ball.
The pitcher must begin his motion before the pitch timer runs out. We're looking for a little more urgency out there.
The pitch timer expired before he started his windup, so that's a ball.
That must be incredibly frustrating for the pitcher, but this is all about creating more action and speeding up the game, and it's working.
The pitch timer expired before he started his windup, so that's a ball. And that one fouled off. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Now, this was a story we were paying attention to before the game. We've seen him give up walks in the past, and it's an issue once again early on.
And now Nathan Lucas. That misses the zone. Ball one.
We're watching a former Rays pitcher today in Glasnow. He had plenty of good years in Tampa Bay before being traded. He's not the first pitcher with dominant stuff the Rays have dealt. Blake Snell, David Price, and James Shields definitely come to mind, dude.
Springer gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Ball two. That one misses, and that's ball 3. And a foul ball. The kick, the 3-2. Set down on strikes. That was pretty nasty.
Well, that'll make you smile out there on the mound, or maybe pump out your chest a little bit farther. That's about as good of a backdoor curveball as you'll ever see. Right on the black, and not surprisingly, just locked him up in the box.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. in the box with one away as he takes ball 1. This guy who grew up in big league clubhouses, got to be a nice feeling, Siggy, when your father played in the big leagues and he passes down all that wisdom.
I can only imagine the comfort level of being in the ballpark for those kids who are fortunate enough to have a dad that played in the big leagues. Then being on the baseball field, for some it's pressure. For them, they feel that they are right at home.
Glass now, ready and deals. In the air, foul off first. Freeman puts it away. 2 down. Let's check out the lineup. Here's what they came up with for Game 1 of the World Series, Siggy.
Yeah, they're hoping they piece together a winner. Historically speaking, the team that wins this opening game more often than not goes on to win the World Series. Today is a day to come storming out of the gates.
Alejandro Kirk next up for the Blue Jays. Here's a tapper towards short. Betts gets it to first, and that is the inning. No runs, no hits, no errors, and 1 man left. And now the Dodgers get a crack at it. No score. Back here at Dodger Stadium. And today's starting pitcher, Max Scherzer. Chris, what should we keep an eye on here with him?
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
Shohei Ohtani leading things off and takes a strike. And a breaking ball misses outside. The changeup missing. 2-1. And that is out of play. Scherzer deals. On the ground to the left. Into the outfield. Base hit. And the postseason success continues for him.
Batting second.
Here's Mookie Betts now.
Mookie Betts.
Just missed.
This might be a steal situation, but that's not your average catcher behind the dish. You have to be careful here.
And that is downstairs. 2-0. Chris with that distraction and a speedy guy at first. He's in a favorable hitter's count. Shohei on the go. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. And there's 1 down. Here's the Dodgers lineup now. This is a veteran-led lineup right here. A lot of players with plenty of experience, Siggy.
Yeah, no doubt about that, Boog. These players have been around the game for a long time, and they may not have the flash that they once did, but they've got the wisdom to be able to understand different situations, be able to think with the opponent and sometimes in front of the opponent. And you always seem to see a team like this. They come to the ballpark, they know how to get down to business, and they understand what the job is at hand.
Freddie Freeman, the next to hit, takes ball one. Yeah, that's fouled off. Man at first, one away. Shohei on the go. Line drive, caught. Now a throw to first, and he won't get back in time. It's a double play. On to the second now from Dodger Stadium. No score. Game one of the World Series. And now it's Dalton Varsho. As we kick off the World Series, it is hard not to think about Kirk Gibson's incredible walk-off homer against Dennis Eckersley in Game 1 back in 1988. An iconic moment in baseball history. And that's through there for a strike.
A lot of great Game 1 moments, Boog. Alex Gordon's game-tying homer for the Royals in the bottom of the ninth in 2015 really sticks out for me. They went on to win that game in 14 innings.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Battling here as he fouls it away. Curve in the dirt.
2-2 to count.
And it remains 2-2. Kicks and deals. Way inside.
Straighten him up a little bit.
So now 3-2. Foul tip into the mid, struck him out.
Man, he got a real good pitch to hit right there with 2 strikes. You cannot miss that. Not a great slider at all. And I tell you what, that's where you've got to do damage. He looked like he was on time getting the bat through the zone, but he just caught air.
Next to hit, Ernie Clement. Slider for a strike. Clement measures 6 feet even, 28 years old. And he was drafted in the 4th round back in 2017. And the 0-2. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. So digging in, Addison Barger. That missed by a lot, and that's ball 1. No score here in the second. Next offering is down low.
2 balls, no strikes.
Two outs. Hit in the air, center field. Hernandez settles underneath it and puts the squeeze on that one. And that is that. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. And we're back, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Will Smith to the plate. Max Scherzer goes to work. Just missed. And another ball.
He's clearly trying to work him away here. Both pitches off the plate. If you really want to put the ball in play, you're going to have to stay back and drive it to the opposite field.
Next offering is downstairs. Out to short. To first. Leadoff man retired here in the second.
Batting fifth, center fielder, Teoscar.
Here's Teoscar Hernandez. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. That one back there. Out of here! That one felt good. It's 1-0. One pitch, one swing, one home run.
Yeah, you can say that's efficiency right there. Didn't need much time in the box to make an impact. Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
One out, base is empty. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Max Muncy. That catches the corner. And that's in there at the knees.
Well, he didn't like those first two pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
One out, base is empty, and a run in here in Game 1 of the World Series. Line drive to short and caught.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Two outs, base is empty. Here's Kike Hernandez. Close, but call the ball. And it's 1-0. Two down, base is empty, but one run across. Bottom half of inning number 2. Strike one to Kike Hernandez.
Oh, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just kind of have to tip your cap on that pitch.
Hernandez tries to hold up, appeal to first, and yes, he did. That's a swing, according to Gary Simmons. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Solo shot for the Dodgers this inning. It's now 1-0. New inning getting started. Here's Isaiah Kiner-Falefa.
Isaiah Kiner-Falefa.
Glass now back to work. Swing and a foul out of play. On the ground right side. Freeman takes it to the bag. Leadoff man retired here in the third.
Batting ninth, shortstop Andres Jimenez.
Here's Andres Jimenez. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game. And a foul ball.
Well, this guy's definitely a plus runner, but what I love about him is that he goes all out every single time, never takes a break. It's guys like that, even though they don't have the elite speed, the fact that they're consistent with it, they make moves on the base paths. One out, base is empty.
towards first, but it kicks foul. One down, base is empty. And a base hit into right.
I'm sure he feels really good about that
Up
one.
next,
110
for the
miles
Blue
per
Jays,
hour,
the
and man,
designated
that
hitter,
exit
George
velocity, not
Springer.
every hitter's capable of getting that kind of jump off the bat, no matter how hard they swing. And now, let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
So the lineup flips over. George Springer next up for the Blue Jays. He reached out a walk his first time. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play.
If it were an average catcher behind the plate, I'd say take second base, but this isn't a catcher you want to run on. His quick release is unreal.
The 0-1. And a swing and a miss there.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
Oh, 0-2 now. Spoils the two-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
I want to start that load a little bit sooner because of the good velo.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
No, that pitch wasn't even close to being a strike, and that just goes to
Now that
show
is
you
left
how
fielder,
defensive
Nathan
hitters
Lucas.
can become when they're up against an 0-2 count. You're just hoping for a mistake somewhere near the zone that you can get the bat to, but right there, he was clearly anxious. He was swinging when the ball left the hand.
Glasnow picks to first,
he's safe.
and he dives back in safely. Fouled off. He was late. Swing and a broken bat roller towards third. Fires to first on the run. On the money. Nice play. Blue Jays held in check. Still behind by a count of 1-0. And welcome back to the
Leading off for
ballpark.
the
Bottom of the
Dodgers,
inning. Tommy Edman at the
second
plate.
baseman, Tommy Edman.
Max Scherzer back to work. That misses the zone. 1-0. And that one fouled off. Clips the corner. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Connor Falefa throws to first in time. 1 up, 1 down.
Batting ninth, right fielder, Andy Pajes.
Now it's the right fielder, Andy Pajes. So far, the playoffs have not been kind to him, but tonight, a chance to start anew.
So much of this game is mental. He's just got to tell himself, I'm here. I've worked hard all year. Go out, have fun, trust your ability.
You know, Singy, there are some people that say they feel more pressure actually in the league championship series than the World Series because they know this is it.
I could totally see that because, you know, you get to the World Series. That's what your whole goal was the entire season. Then you're there. There can be some luck involved. So you just got to shake it off. Go out there. Know that this is a rare opportunity and just play your best.
Not
ball,
close with
2
that
strikes.
one. And the count 1-2.
0-2 fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him up. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
Fastball is outside. Swing and a chopper out to short. Jimenez throw to first. And 2 straight set down to begin the bottom of the
Now
third.
batting designated hitter, Shohei Ohtani.
Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. 1 for 1. He led off the bottom of the first with a single. And misses inside. Next offering is fouled back. And that's in the dirt. 2 out, space is empty.
That's outside.
That's a walk. Went with the cutter again, but couldn't find the zone.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Betts takes low, second trip to the plate in this one.
The 2-out walk, got to erase that and really go to work on the hitter. You got to go ahead and just let him steal if he's going to. Try to create the swing and miss and get out of this jam.
Next offering is in for a strike. And you wonder, is he in his head a little bit?
Even if the base runner doesn't steal right here, what's great is that he is dividing the attention of the pitcher and may serve to give his teammate a better pitch to hit at the plate.
The shortstop takes the ball. Back when you played, it wasn't the empirical data we have now. It was a guy with a ruler and a diamond taking a colored pencil and drawing a line where he thought someone had hit the ball, right?
That, or just going off of gut or feel. What does it look like his swing is today? What's the pitcher throwing? They are sticking to the metrics and what seems to be most consistent for that hitter, regardless of who the pitcher is on the mound.
Ohtani leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Hit on the ground to short. Fires over to Guerrero. And that is that. So the Dodgers leave one, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Back here at Chavez Ravine. Start of the fourth. Now the first baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. That one finds the zone, and that is strike one. They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. Curveball over for a called strike. Way high.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball.
I'm not sure that was the exact location the pitcher wanted, but it worked. He got the swing and miss, and I'm sure a bit of sigh of relief after seeing that one go through the zone.
Alejandro Kirk next up for the Blue Jays. He's 0 for 1. Fastball for a strike. Blue Jays down a run. That misses, and it's 1-1. The 1-1 is fouled off. One down, base is empty. Pitch misses, and it's 2-2.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Hauls it in, and there's 2 away.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Varsho batting for the second time, and that's strike 1. Varsho needs just one more homer to reach 100 in the big leagues.
Yeah, and making it to 100 homers would be quite the career accomplishment for him. Out of the more than 20,000 players to take an at-bat in the majors, less than 5% have ever hit 100 dingers.
Two down, nobody on. Swings and misses at the breaking ball in the dirt. Smith gathers, throws, got him. Inning over on the strikeout. Back here in LA, and now Freddie Freeman.
First baseman, Freddie.
Very humble
Freeman.
guy, and you know, on the field, off the field, and he goes about his at-bats in that way, Boog. He's
That pitch is up.
just trying to stay with the plan, and that plan is hit the ball to left center field, drive the ball that way, and let it travel.
Yep. Next offering in there for a strike, and the count is 1-1. Late swing, foul to the left. Scherzer ahead 1-2. Stays alive. And a swing and a line drive into right field. And out number 1 on the grab.
Now batting, catcher, Will Smith.
And up to the plate is Will Smith. Game 1 of the World Series here tonight, and all he's hoping is that the success that he's had in the first couple of rounds continues.
The great thing, you're here in the World Series. Now just try to have fun. The performance has been outstanding, and why should it stop now?
How do they cool him off?
Well, they're going to be extremely careful with him. I doubt he's going to get much to hit today, but when he does, be careful because he can hit it a long way.
Outside.
that pitch is
Now
out.
1-2. On the ground, right side. And they get the out on Smith.
Up next for the Dodgers, center fielder, Teoscar Hernandez.
And now Teoscar Hernandez. He's already homered here in this one.
As a batter, he's known for performing better in these night games. He might start 2 for 2 in this one.
And ball 1. And it's fouled away. Two down, nobody on. Here in game 1 of the World Series. Up and in, and a count 2-1. Fastball for a strike. And that one in the air center field. Varsho moving under it, brings it in for the third out. Game one
Leading
of the
off
World
for
Series.
Toronto, third baseman,
And now for the
Ernie
Jays,
Clement.
Ernie Clement. And that one is lifted in the air. Hernandez makes the grab, one away.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming
Now
open
batting,
instead of staying
right fielder,
closed. If
Addison
he does that,
Barker.
he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left. There's a good feel in the ballpark, and that's what you expect when the home side has the lead in game one. This energy is going to keep building with every out.
Barger at the plate now. That's ball one. And a curveball is just outside.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
Yeah, that's in for a strike. And the count 2-1. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
2 strikes.
It's off his shoulder, eats him up.
Now batting, second baseman.
Only 2
Isaiah
hits
Mayer
allowed so far
Paletta.
tonight, Boog, so I don't think that one will disrupt his momentum all that much. You know, he's really been on top of his game, commanding his pitches all night long.
One gone, runner at first. Isaiah Kiner-Falefa will hit next. Outside low, and that is ball one. Barker stands at first with one out. Not even close there. And that's ball two.
Last 2 pitches have been down in the zone. Pitcher clearly trying to get that ground ball double play. But in this count, you're going to have to give in, elevate his pitches, and get back into this at bat.
Glass now checks over to first, and he's back. And another ball.
No strikes.
Andres Jimenez in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Tying run is at first, and we're at the top of the 5th. And ball 4 to a board.
He did not take the bat off his shoulder the entire at bat.
Andres Jimenez.
2 on, 1 out. Now it's the shortstop, Andres Jimenez. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And fouled off.
This guy absolutely flies. The defense wants to turn 2, but they've got to get a ball they can do it with. Make sure you get the first out before you try to rush and get 2 and end up with nothing.
Glass now back to work, the 0-1. In the dirt.
0-2 is the count.
Well done behind the dish. The Dodgers bullpen with some action. Number 80 getting ready to go. Number 86, the lefty, warming up as well. 1 out. Runners at first and second. That one is absolutely belted. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. 1 runs in. Now a second crosses the plate. They take the lead. It's 2-1.
Up next,
Wasting no
for the
time.
Blue
He's
Jays, the
2
designated
for 2
hitter,
now on
George
the night.
Springer.
And just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. That'll be it for Glass now, and he leaves in a one-run game. New pitcher coming on. We'll be back in a minute.
Now pitching.
Number
for the
80
Dodgers.
gets the ball now.
Pretty
Number
tight
80.
game, so they're looking for quality
And
pitches
it's
out of him right
shooting.
here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
One out, runner at second, and it'll be George Springer to step to the plate. This one in the dirt. Still only one out here in the inning. Right through there for a strike. Next offering is fouled back. Outside with a breaking ball. That one misses. Ball 3. One out and a runner at second. Swing and a ball popped in the air, and it stays fair. Coming around third is Jimenez. He'll score, and it's an RBI single, and they take a 2-run lead.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
Man at first with one gone. Now the number 2 hitter, Nathan Lucas. Lucas, 30 years old now, and he was drafted in the 7th round back in 2015. Just missed. That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. Springer on the run. Pitch in for a strike. Throw to second, and he's out.
You know, I always felt as a base runner, base stealer that, you know, if you can get in that first, second, maybe third pitch, get your jump and steal second base, you had a much better chance of being successful. As he gets deeper into that at bat and those pitches rack up, you almost get a little more flat-footed, and you've got to be sharp to get that jump and to beat a good throw down to second base. Just wasn't able to do it right there.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Two outs. That one missed.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
Two down, nobody on. That one lifted to left. Hernandez sizing it up. He makes the grab, and that is that. 3 runs for him here, and they move ahead. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Blue Jays 3 and the Dodgers 1. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Max Muncy at the dish.
Third baseman, Max.
Well, after putting up a
Muncy.
nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot. You know, these Dodgers need to bring up the quality of their bats and specifically their swings. Just one extra base hit for them, so they haven't exactly been hitting the ball gap to gap or out of the park. That makes it really difficult to generate runs.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Struck him out looking. And Kike Hernandez at the plate. He was a strikeout victim his first time.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the 3rd or 4th pitch of just about every at-bat.
Just missed.
Well, he looks more focused at the plate and working the count after that first at-bat strikeout.
Base is empty, 1 away. Last half of inning number 5. Pulls that one foul. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. And that just misses.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Line drive. And a base hit. And they have their first hit since the 2nd inning.
Showed a lot of fight with 2 strikes in that AB. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
1 down. Here's a switch hitter, Tommy Edman. Grounded out his first time. In the air out towards right center. Varsho under it. Brings it in. 2 down.
Now batting, right fielder, Andy Pajes.
Andy Pajes, the next to hit. He's 0 for 1. First offering misses badly for ball 1. Turned on, but foul wide of 3rd. Hernandez off of first with 2 away. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. Makes the catch, and that'll do it. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 left. 5 innings complete. It's the Blue Jays 3 and the Dodgers 1. And we're back. Start of the 6th, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton. And leading off, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Next offering is fouled back. Gonna count 1 and 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Breaking ball misses down and away.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. One away.
With that kind of velocity, an elevated fastball, even if it's still in the strike zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
And next for Toronto, Alejandro Kirk. Both 2 in this one. That one's upstairs, ball 1. And downstairs.
2-0.
And that one misses up and in. And it's 3-0. This one in the air, right field. Pages snags it on the run.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. He got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Varsho stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball.
Good purpose pitch right there. Trying to tease him, get him to raise his sights, pop something up, and make it an easy out.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. And that keeps the inning going.
Now batting, third baseman, Ernie
Now
Clement.
the third baseman, Ernie Clement. Up and in, ball 1. This one in the air, center field. Hernandez ranging after it. And he makes the catch. And that'll do it. One left for Toronto as the lead remains 3-1. Well, we go bottom 6. Here's Shohei Ohtani. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
In the air, left field. Lucas in position. Calls it in, and there's 1 away.
Woo! He was all over that first pitch fastball. Just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
Now it's Mookie Betts. Sing, you talk about a guy that has all the skills. The range is really good, but the arm just stands out, and he makes all the plays. And that misses. And that's ball 1.
And because of that big power arm, he's able to play a little bit deeper, make throws from the outfield grass all the way across the diamond, and still get a pretty good runner. That's impressive.
Lucas under it. Hauls it in for the out.
Well, I think the key, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Freeman in the box for the 3rd time today as he takes that one off the plate. Check swing called strike. And the count 1-1. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. Goes down looking. Dodgers go down quietly. Score holds. It's 3-1.
Now pitching.
Welcome back. We're in the seventh. We have a new pitcher on the mound, number 86.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
Addison Barker now at the plate.
Right fielder.
He's a guy. Chris's highlights include some of the best throws from the outfield that you will ever see. Definitely one of the best arms of the sport. And that one lifted in the air center field. Hernandez sizes this one up. Drops into the glove. And a quick out, number 1. Isaiah Kiner-Falefa up to the plate. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. In there at the knees for a strike.
Well, that's really the money spot, down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for hitters to square that up. That's what you'd love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Base is empty, 1 away. Here in the late stages of game 1. And he hits a ground ball right side. Throw on to Freeman. That takes care of Kiner-Falefa.
Now batting, shortstop,
Andres Jimenez next up for the Blue Jays. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. He's got it, and that is that. Blue Jays go down in order, but they still lead it 3-1. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's the catcher, Will Smith. Scherzer back to work. Swing and a miss.
This guy's usually not one to chase pitches off the plate, but he did there. We'll see if he can tighten up his zone a little bit.
In the air, left field. Lucas makes the grab, 1 down.
Good pitch. He just kind of had him out in front on that pitch away and wasn't able to stay close.
Here comes the manager out of the Blue Jays dugout, and he will make a move to the pen. Max Scherzer is done, and a nice effort out of him, no doubt. New arm coming on. We'll be back for that in a moment. Braden Fisher into the game.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
And next for LA, Teoscar Hernandez. He's already homered in this game. Line to left. Lucas makes the grab, 2 down.
Now batting, third baseman.
Here comes Max Muncy. And that one upstairs, ball 1. Movement in the bullpen. Shane Bieber, the veteran right-hander, appears to be loosening up. Little warming up as well. 2 down, nobody on. Here in game 1 of the World Series. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95.
One ball,
Pitching has
one
been
strike.
pretty dominant in this one, but you got to be careful. Not working with too big a lead. They could get right back in this ball game if you're not careful.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Wow, just a beautiful backdoor slider right there. If you've got any chance of hitting that pitch, you have to wait until the absolutely last millisecond. Just a tough pitch to hit and not an easy one to throw either.
Outside low, and the count is even 2-2. And the funky Muncy is stifled by the strikeout. Nothing doing for the Dodgers here, and it remains a 3-1 ball game.
Now pitching.
Welcome
for the
back, and a
Dodgers.
new arm on the mound to start the
Number
8th.
49.
Blake Trinan.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a
Leading
chance
off
to
for
fight back
Toronto,
into the
the
game.
designated hitter,
Back to the
George
top of the order.
Springer.
Now it's the DH, George Springer. That one misses, and it's 1-0. Trinan, 36 years old, and he's one of the few players in Major League Baseball born in Kansas. There's a swing and a miss.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
Next pitch is outside. Sliced hard but foul. And there's a ball. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. That's back there. Leaping, and it's gone. And they add to the lead. It's 4-1.
And that shot makes their grip on the lead even tighter. Boog, I wasn't sure he hit that one as hard as he needed to get it out of here, but it had just enough behind it for the homer. What an attempt at the wall, though. He really gave a terrific effort to try and bring that one back.
Now the left fielder, Nathan Lucas. 0 for 3 in this one. He swings and fouls one off. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in, and we're in the top of the 8th. On the ground to third. Muncy sends it to first. First out in the top of the 8th.
Up next for the Blue Jays, first baseman Vladimir
Guerrero Jr. now. That one's in there. Strike one. Activity in the bullpen. Number 70 up and throwing. Right side, hard hit. On to first, and Guerrero is set down. Two down, base is empty. Here's the Toronto catcher, Alejandro Kirk. In for a strike, 0-1. Went with the sweeper, but it misses. Outside low, and it's 2-1. This to third, Muncy. Slings it across. That's out number 3. Toronto extends the lead on the solo shot. It's now a 4-1 ball game. You're watching the World Series on the show.
When I come out, they run out. I'll be working that stage to the sun out.
On to the bottom of the 8th. Here's Kike Hernandez.
Well, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at bats. Try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the 9th, that closer's coming in.
Swing and a foul straight back. That one fouled hard the other way. And a swing and a miss, and there's one down. And here comes Tommy
Now
Edman.
batting, second baseman, Tommy Edman.
Right side. Handles, throws to first, and a couple of quick outs.
That play won't be trending on social media later on, but it's still important to execute it to perfection. This game is a lot harder than it looks, partner.
2 outs, base is empty. And up next for Los Angeles, Andy Pages. To the right side. Tosses to first, and the Dodgers are set down in order. Nothing doing here this half. We're on to the 9th in game 1. It's the Blue Jays 4 and the Dodgers 1. We're back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound. Number 70.
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
And now the center fielder, Dalton Varsho, 1 for 3. And the first offering a fastball for a strike. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Edgardo Henriquez looks to be getting ready for manager Dave Roberts. There's a strike.
Really good cutter that he's able to front door and back door. That pitch is devastating.
Swings and misses on the fastball up in the zone for the strikeout.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Now this is in the air down the line. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there are 2 down.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
So up next for Toronto, Addison Barger. That one outside. 1-0. Right through there for a strike. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the late stages of game 1. That one not close. It's 2-2. In the air, left field, down the line. Hernandez hauls it in to end the inning. And here's the closer to try and finish off game one, Jeff Hoffman.
I think closer has to be one of the toughest jobs in baseball, and we see a pretty high turnover rate because of it. Every outing seems to be high pressure, this one included. We'll see if he can wrap up the win and get himself a save.
And now here's the Dodgers designated hitter, Shohei Ohtani. Yeah, the pitch is in for a strike, and it's 0-1.
0-1.
Ball one there.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a high fly ball. That's out to center. And there's one away.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Here's Mookie to hit. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
0-1's the count.
The Blue Jays trying to close out a 3-run lead here in game one of the World Series. Fought off foul. Turns and fires the Betts. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. And a good eye there. One down, base is empty. On the ground, and foul ball. Way inside, gets out of the way.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Good battle here, about to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Just 1 out remaining for the Dodgers.
Well, that right there is just a pitcher's pitch, tailing away from the hitter, blowing away with some good action at the end. You know, even if he gets the bat to that ball, it's probably just a weak ground ball to the opposite side. Tell you what, that's a tremendous 2-strike pitch.
Freeman stands in now and watches strike 1.
Just amazing to me how many closers and back-end relievers just throw absolute gas these days. I never would have had a chance.
That one pushed foul, out of play off to the left. Hoffman 1 strike away from securing game 1. Foul ball, still 0-2. Two outs. There's a swing and a drive. Barker on the move towards foul ground. Can't get there. This one lands foul. And ball 1.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
Fouls it off, still 1-2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Got him, and that's the ball game.